I spent a week playing Mei from Overwatch because I suck at video games, but I'm learning how to get better, and this week I used Mei, and I played it for a week, and it's time to be good. I hope you guys enjoy. So I only played Mei once before and I was totally garbage, but also like my boyfriend was just like, just play her. Just play her in a match. You don't need to look over her ability. Just play her. And so I think that was part of it, but at least this time I got to like look through how she works and what she does and look through some tactics. So I think I was a little better prepared this time. Immediately, I was trying to use the wall to split up the tank from their supports, but honestly, I was struggling a little bit on wall placement, so it was a little hard to, like, I don't know why, because it's a lot like Ramatra's shield, which, by the way, Ramatra's next week. I know I said he would be this week, but I suck at him. And then I really liked when I was getting low, I just had like a fuck off button to just like wall them off. And also her icicle is fantastic. It's kind of like Widowmaker playing, which I'm getting better at Widowmaker. But it's just like a little different, but you can just like fuck off. I really liked being able to shoot people in the head and then use the ice beam to finish them off. It's just really fun. And then be able to back up and just heal myself. That's kind of an OP ability, honestly. I've won so many encounters because of that ability. Genuinely, I was having so much fun with Mei with just like fucking destroying. It was a blast. Also, sorry, I feel like I'm dropping F-bombs left and right. I don't know, I have a headache and I tend to cuss a lot when I have a headache. I'm not sure why. I lose the energy to have a filter. I feel like with Mei, I have a tendency to die a lot, but I also have a tendency to, like, when I'm alive, just mow people down. It's kind of a blast. I really enjoy it. And just, I don't know, just you hit the spiky button and then her ult I did tend to have some issues with, but sometimes I could pop it off and just freeze hordes of people and just murder and death and killing you with a large bazooka. And then I got play of the game, second round ever, third round technically ever playing Mei, so I had to end it off. I was just like, okay, this is such a high note that I had to stop it. But I was feeling very good about myself, and it's just like, I really liked Mei, and she's a very fun, cute little, because she's so cute and fun, and then she's like, I'm gonna shoot you in the head and freeze you. Day 2, I did 2 rounds and got completely and utterly mauled in both of them. I tried my damnedest, but the other team just rolled us. I feel like I personally did pretty darn well. I got a lot of kills and was also just kind of mauling people and annoying them. I was also learning how to make good use of Mei's ice block power, because that is like amazing. And honestly, I do tend to spam the icicle shots more than I use the freeze ray, and then I struggle sometimes with her ult, like placing it. Sometimes I'll get like a really good one, and sometimes it's just like I completely wasted it. That actually went pretty darn well, surprisingly. That was fun. So yeah, we lost, but I ended that round with like 17 kills. I feel like I mauled a little bit back, and then I also got play of the game, which was very cool. Honestly, Mei seems like a bit of a play of the game machine if you know how to like use her right. It's just like, I feel like you can get mass amounts of kills in seconds. It's crazy. Day 3 started out on my nemesis map, the Arctic Peninsula. I hate this map with all my heart. It never goes right on this map. And then like my tank was just being like a shithead for no reason in chat. And we were just having to be like, dude, it's quick play. Calm the hell down. Go play competitive if you want to be toxic. Yeah, they were just very angry, and I think this isn't the first time I played with this tank, and I think that they've also just been angry. It's always someone else's fault with this tank. And, you know, we lost pretty abysmally, and I got a little toxic. But I get mean to people who are mean. I try to be wholesome most of the time in this game, but when people are mean, I'm like, fuck you. And then I got dropped into the most like chaotic flippin' game. I rolled up and it was just chaos. Chaos. And then if you've been here for a hot sec, you know that when I listen to music, for some reason I become godlike, and I was rolling to some Chapel Roan and just absolutely shredding through the enemy team. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we won, like, pretty hard, but also the chat was just really wholesome, and it was just a lot of fun. I realized the GG question mark I typed it did not come off as wholesomely as I meant it to. I think it was just like, oh my, good game, what the fuck just happened? But I realized might have been condescending, but that was just, like, so fun, and we were just losing our damn minds. It was great. And then on this final round, we start off in a map where it's just really easy to be spawn camped. So I put up a wall to try and help bottleneck a little bit, take out some of the back line, and then push on the tank. And so that really helped to just, like, get rid of that spawn camping. Because Mei is really nice to create certain scenarios that are a little more favorable because the way she kind of changes the map with her walls. And it's super nice to just, I don't know, the fuck off button. I love the fuck off button. I was struggling a little bit to stay alive. I think I was playing a little aggressive, which really put me in the line of fire a lot, but it was still just a pain in the butt to, like, live. And that's something I've expressed earlier. I was just like, I can't stay alive as Mei for some reason. And, like, her ult is really easy to fuck up a lot, but I was able to pop off one pretty good one, which I think helped a little bit. But the next one I threw out, I thought I had them grouped up a little better than I did, and it didn't really freeze any of them because they were just easily able to get out of the way, but at least it pushed the tank towards us a little bit, so we were able to take care of that. So yeah, we lost that last one, but that's okay because I had a lot of fun, and I think I learned a lot, and just generally keep improving. Day 4, it was slaughter time. My lust for blood knew no bounds. I would, of course, like, try to separate the tank and the supports and just really, like, just cripple the tank so that I could get at the supports. And then sometimes I do vice versa, and it really depended on, like, which situation was better. Sometimes I would, like, go at the support to hurt the tank. And it's just, yeah, I would just try to hurt the whole team. It's kind of ridiculous how well I was able to lock in with Mei. Like, Ramatra I struggle with, and, like, Junkrat I didn't start doing really well with until the very end. But this whole time, it was just like, I pick Mei, everyone dies. And just a little reflection, it's so crazy how this series has made me good at Overwatch. Just being bad at games used to be just part of my identity, and it is still kind of. It's the whole point of the series. But the fact that I'm able to play with, like, people who I know to be good at games, and they can be like, God damn, Jax, what are you eating? To be so good, it feels so nice to just finally be good at a video game, you know? It's just not something that happens to me a lot. Yeah, I finished round 1 of the first match with, like, the most kills by far. I felt really good about myself. And of course, I'm not perfect at the game. There's a reason I don't touch competitive with a 10-foot pole. It's like I am silver at best, probably. But anyway, back to my gameplay. I was starting to get better at, like, staying alive as Mei and being able to, like, tank shots better. And also just better aiming, because she's a little slow on the startup, but she is very exact, which is really nice. I was also working on not being too aggressive. I had a habit to just, like, throw myself in and be like, I can keep myself alive. Mei is sturdy, and then I would die. So I started working on just, like, pushing forward a little bit, pulling back, cutting off the tank a little bit, pulling back. And so I was able to stay alive longer and be smarter about my plays. And of course, when it was needed, I knew how to push forward hard and be a little vicious, which was fun. It is kind of surprising how much I just love Mei. I tend to really like flankers and more assassin-y types. Like, I love Sombra and Reaper, and I kind of enjoyed Tracer sometimes. So having such, like, an aggressive, like, very just tanky, not tanky character is in my repertoire now. It's kind of fun, because, you know, those flankers don't always work on every map. So just being able to throw in a just, like, wall, ice spike, murder. it's fun. Yeah, we rolled pretty hard. We were able to like get some good bottlenecks, which I feel like May and Junkrat are both characters that just like if you get people in a tight little spot, you have control of the game. It is kind of ridiculous, and sometimes like it'd be a little struggle, and I would just block it off. Just the amount of control you get as May is kind of stupid. Yeah, I got to play with the game, which was fun. I always feel really good when I do that. I know it's not like an exact measure of skill, but it's still like, it just feels kind of nice when you get like a, you know, little spotlight at the end. And definitely like you can see my Mercy was fucking carrying me. Amazing healer. My teammates often really help when I'm doing well. Day 5, we kind of just shredded through the enemy team. It helped that my boyfriend was playing, and he's really good at Juno. So he, like, him as support and me as DPS, we found just works really well. Which is, it's interesting. That's the reverse of the usual gender roles. I just noticed that. Huh, that's fun. I have found on simpler characters like May, I have less to say on like techniques and specific things because it's just a lot of instinct, but still like somehow I'm getting better. And it's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, like I got better at playing around corners and just like keeping myself safe. I also feel like my aim in Overwatch in general has been getting better, especially like, you know, she's got her very specific little icicle shots, and I've been able to like hit Pharah's moving through the air when that's before been just like a huge pain in the butt. So just a lot of like general mechanics I've been getting better at. Sometimes I end up a little bloodthirsty and I'm like, I'm gonna kill this Moira. I'm gonna kill this goddamn Moira, and she ends up like sucking my soul out, you know? Yeah, that first round, the opposite team barely got any kills. We kind of just beat them into spawn. I felt a little bit bad. Next round was on the new map, which was cool. I'm very excited about this new map. Like, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about Clash, but it is fun, and I like new maps. I like level design and looking at all the little details. You can't usually see them in the like brisk of gameplay, but I like looking around at the little like visual storytelling. I played around with some high ground with May too, and I found that quite helpful and fun. It's very much callback to like my other mains like Ashe and Widow. And yeah, boyfriend and I, forces to be reckoned with. We both like throw our ults down and just like maul the enemy team. I know I've talked about it enough, but like, yeah, it is just really fun being able to work together with him, and like, yeah, just one of us gets to play the game each game. We're both good. Usually I'm really bad at the games and he's really good, so it just feels really nice to have a game where we both just like lock on murder. And I really do find how I feel really affects how I play. And like, this isn't a novel concept. Like, being tilted means like you're so angry that you start to like suck, you know? At least that's what I believe it means. So like, when I'm having fun, I'm just chatting with my boyfriend, or I'm listening to music and I'm just jamming, just having a good time, I tend to do much better. And sometimes when I play with my boyfriend, I do worse. And that might just become like performance anxiety because he's so good. I don't want to like disappoint him, you know. I never disappoint him, but still I get like, I'm like, I don't want to fail my beloved, so I end up sucking. But like today I was just having a really good time, so I think I was just shredding, because this is the second time I recorded day 5, and that first time I did atrocious, and I think I was just really tired and had a rough day. So I tried again, because I knew I could do better. And yeah, I ended up doing a lot better. And yeah, I'll just skip through like the rest of that, because you don't need to hear the same things over and over. But I ended off day 5 with a play of the game, and that's something I really like ending off a day with. It's just like a little like, yay, look how good I'm doing. I did great. And then of course, like we had to stop it there. Two play of the games from us in a row, we couldn't play anymore because then we would suck. That's how it is. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this is a longer video than usual, and I'm sorry it took me so long to get this one out. But if you watched to the end, please let me know. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, do all the cool algorithm things for me. Alright, bye-bye. Have a good day.